Hello everyone, welcome to Teach CS Plus. Here we learn simplified computer science topics. So our today's topic is data model in DBMS. So we will learn what is data model and what is the relationship of data model with DBMS or database management system. So first we need to learn what is data. What is data? Data is raw facts and figures. Examples: name, age, marks, salary. So data could be anything that carries a value. Okay, that could be any kind of fact or figures that has a value. Data becomes useful only when it is organized properly. Yes, we can only get insight from some data if that data is meaningful or it is organized a way we can understand something from that data. Only then we can get some insights from data. What is a data model? Now see, a data model is a way to organize data in a database. A database is where we can store or manage our data, and data model is the way to organize data in our database. It shows how data is stored. Data will be stored in database. It defines relationships between data. Yes, data is connected to each other when we store that in a database, and it will show, our data model will show how the data is connected. What are the relationships between them? It acts as a blueprint of database. Why do we need a data model? Data models help in clear database design. The more clear will our database design be, the more organized way we can store the data in our databases. They reduce confusion and errors. They help developers understand data structure, and they make database maintenance easy. Yes, the more structured we will make it, the more organized it will be. Okay. Components of a data model. So what do we need to make a data model? A data model includes entity, attributes, and relationships. These components describe the structure of data. How a data will be stored in a database, these components will describe that. Let's see how. First, what is entity? An entity is a real world object. It represents something that stores data. Let's see. Um, as an example, there is an employee database. For a company, there is an employee database. So in that database, there will be thousand of employees data. So each of the employee record will be an entity. An entity has attributes. So what are the attributes? So in an employee database, to simplify, I can say in an employee database, each employee record will be an entity. So what is an attribute? Attribute describes the property of an entity. That's mean, with the before example, I can say each employee will have different name, different department, different amount of salary, different date of joining, and each will be their attributes. Each entity will have attributes, and each employee have different of things, different of attributes, and these are called attributes. They store details of an entity. Obviously, example of the employee database, uh, attributes are the details about an entity, about an employee. Okay, as an example, for student it will be roll number, name, age, and many more. For employee, it will be ID, salary, department name, and many more. Okay, these are attributes. Then what about relationship? Relationship shows how entities are connected. That's mean it will show how the employees are connected with the employee database or with the department. Okay. Example, student enrolls in a course, teaches subject. These are the examples. Relationships help connect data logically. So in my previous video, I already told that when we store data in database become uh, database we use to store that data and manage it efficiently, and data becomes logically connected. So the logically connection becomes from this relationship. Okay. Benefits of using data models: they improve data organization. That's when we can keep the data more organizedly. They help in understanding database structure. They support better database performance and reduce data redundancy. Yes, these are the key benefits of using data models. Okay, so our conclusion is a data model is the foundation of database management system. Data model is the way we will store our data. It defines how data is stored and related. Good data models lead to efficient databases. Understanding data models is very important in database management system. That's it for today. Keep studying. Thank you.